you might know the Nash news videos. I don't do as much videos as most people, and I don't do much reviews, but now I'm doing a review on the Millennium Falcon. This is the one from episode 5, which I'll show you all the stuff it does. Mission can go, but it's glued together. Too bad for that. And it comes with 5 minifigs. C3PO, which is the only one I have. I've been looking for this guy a long time. And a couple of his parts are glued together. Snow Trooper, which is very rare. You can also get in the AT-AT, which is a very big set. But it comes with a Snow Trooper. Chewbacca, I lost his real hand, so I gave him a black one. So, and he's a Wookiee. And Han Solo, for episode 5, he can pilot the Millennium Falcon, but the cockpit doesn't really just open. And Princess Leia, which you can only take her head off, you can't take her hair off, which is one thing I don't like about this one. But luckily I have another Princess Leia from the X-Wing fighter. It broke, but I'm using it as the snow speeder. So on to the Millennium Falcon. This is a big set still, even though it's not the big one. There's 2 different kinds of Millennium Falcons. I'll add this piece to it from the Magna Guard Starfighter, which I have many Star Wars Lego sets, but not all of them. At the end of this review, I'll show you some of the boxes of the Lego sets. As you see this Millennium Falcon, you never really get to have the big Millennium Falcon. I've seen it in store twice. These things open up. Space checkers inside. This thing rotates. These things can go up and down. They're on both sides. And the hyperdrive. This gun rotates. Take these things off, which I don't like doing, and then you have to put these back on. The generator for the hyperdrive. If you touch that generator, you die, is what I made up. And the escape pod. Put a guy in the escape pod. C3PO in there. And this thing goes up and down. Put the escape pod top back on, and they'll just fly away. So it's kind of hard to put them on words like C3PO. As I told you before, the cockpit doesn't really open. It goes like that. Put Han Solo in there. Really hard to, because then it's the cockpit. You can't put it on so good. But it's a really cool set. Space checkers comes with it. And only the big Millennium Falcon has space checkers, but this one's actually is cooler than the big one. Does more stuff. That thing goes up and down. This thing goes up and down. And it's kind of heavy. It weighs about a pound to me. But it's glued together, so the glue can count too. And this opens by pulling it out, which this falls off a lot. So you have to be very careful. But you can do it like that, and then the cockpit opens, and from inside you can see it and all that. So that's all the stuff that this really does. Steering wheels do not rotate. So that's all of it. This thing should rotate, what I told you in the beginning of the video, and now to more Star Wars sets. Here are all different kinds of Lego Star Wars sets, which I'll tell you all the names. Magna Guard Starfighter I told you about, which The cockpit's really hard to open. It never really opens like that. It just opens straight. Really, it's hard to put the Magna Guard in there. Open that thing on the back, and you put the weapons there. And the other set's the V19 Tort, ATTE, Walker, and the Republic gunship, which you can only get that Obi-Wan and Plo Koon, Ventress, and Commander Kodian, which is really cool. Which I had the Republic gunship. I'll do it review on it soon. The ATAP, which is really cool. Walker. Legs move and all that. You can open that. And the other sets, which this is quite rare set from the video game of the Force Unleashed, and there's the half droid and spider droid and Anakin Starfighter. Now here's a big set, the V19 Tort. It comes with 2 books, and there's a thing that you do. You just like that thing right there. That little thing, you just make it go like that, and then it goes like that. Push that thing, and then the guns come out, and that goes back and forth. And that's how you push that thing. The other sets are the same as the Magna Guard Starfighter on the back. Has the Magna Guard Starfighter. And here's the half droid and Magna Guard and spider droid. And really, it doesn't show all of the guys. It only shows the Battle Droid Commander, which is on the side somewhere. Here it is. The Battle Droid Commander. All the boxes are smushed up. And finally, for my favorite set, I got my wife the X-Wing Fighter, which is $61. I bought it at Toys R Us. New Luke and Red Antilles mid-figs. Because of R2-D2, you can make it red 5 or red 3, which Luke is red 5 and Red Antilles red 3. As you know how they say, like red 5 standing by, red 20 standing by. Well, these are where the reds are, and you can put R2 in there. The wings go out like that. It's kind of like electricity, because there's when you open that thing up, there's this like machine in there, and the machine is like a little like thing like this wide and like this big. Well, this long and like this big. And here's the other sets, which are Star Destroyer, Tiny Sector. I don't know what that's it is. I don't know what that's it is. And the X-Wing Fighter.
Yes.
So that's cut.